Sentences. 1. Addition. Linking words. Function. Example sentence. Also. Adds information. She speaks Khmer and also French. And. Adds ideas. I bought apples and oranges. In addition. Adds support. In addition to being fun, the game is educational. Moreover. Reinforces. The hotel is beautiful, moreover, it's affordable. Furthermore. Reinforces. He is smart, furthermore, he's hardworking. As well as. Adds items. She writes poems as well as stories. 2. Adds similarity. He plays football too. Besides. Adds more. Besides the weather, everything was perfect. 2. Contrast. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. But. Shows contrast. I like coffee, but I hate tea. However. Opposes. It was raining, however, we went out. Although. Concedes. Although tired, she kept working. Even though. Emphasizes concession. Even though it was cold, he wore shorts. Though. Concedes. Though it's late, I'll stay. On the other hand. Shows opposite side. He is kind. On the other hand, he's strict. Whereas. Shows contrast. I like cats, whereas he prefers dogs. While. Expresses contrast. She sings while he dances. Nevertheless. Maintains position. He was tired, nevertheless, he continued. Yet. Adds contrast. It's simple, yet effective. 3. Cause and effect. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. Because. Shows reason. I left because I was tired. Since. Gives reason. Since it's raining, we'll stay in. As. Indicates cause. As you were late, we started without you. So. Shows result. It was hot, so I turned on the fan. Therefore. Shows consequence. He didn't study, therefore, he failed. Thus. Shows result. She studied hard, thus she succeeded. Hence. Shows outcome. He is injured, hence, he can't play. Consequently. Shows effect. It rained all night, consequently, the roads are flooded. Due to. Shows cause. The event was cancelled due to the storm. Owing to. Explains reason. Owing to illness, he missed school. For purpose. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. So that. Shows purpose. He studied hard so that he could pass. In order to. Expresses goal. She runs daily in order to stay fit. For the purpose of. Explains intent. The course is designed for the purpose of improving writing. So as to. Gives reason. He left early so as to catch the train. In order that. Purpose. We practice daily in order that we win. 5 times / sequence. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. Before. Indicates order. Brush your teeth before sleeping. After. Indicates order. We ate after the movie. When. Shows time. Call me when you arrive. While. Simultaneous action. She was cooking while I was cleaning. As soon as. Immediate sequence. Leave as soon as you finish. Until. Duration. I waited until he came. Then. Next step. I showered, then had dinner. Next. Continue sequence. Next, we visited the museum. Afterwards. Following event. We went to dinner afterwards. Later. Delayed time. I'll see you later. Meanwhile. Concurrent action. Meanwhile, I prepared the room. At first. Initial point. At first, it was hard. Eventually. Final result. Eventually, he agreed. Finally. End sequence. Finally, we reached the top. 6. Comparison. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. Similarly. Draw similarity. He loves music, similarly, his sister does too. Likewise. Draws parallel. She is talented, likewise, her brother is too. In the same way. Expresses similarity. He works hard in the same way she does. Just as. Comparison. Just as I expected, he was late. 7. Emphasis. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. Indeed. Stronger support. He is indeed a great teacher. In fact. Reinforces truth. In fact, I saw him there. Especially. Highlights. I love fruit, especially mangoes. Clearly. Strong emphasis. Clearly, this needs improvement. Obviously. Shows certainty. Obviously, he didn't understand. Undoubtedly. Shows no doubt. She is undoubtedly the best player. 8. Condition. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. If. Condition. If it rains, we'll stay home. Unless. Negative condition. I won't go unless he calls. Provided that. Condition. You can go provided that you finish your work. In case. Preventative reason. Take an umbrella in case it rains. As long as. Condition with limit. You can stay as long as you're quiet. 9. Conclusion/summary. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. In conclusion. Summarizes. In conclusion, the test was successful. To sum up. Wraps up. To sum up, we enjoyed the trip. Overall. Generalizes. Overall, the event was great. In summary. Gives final idea. In summary, it was a productive day. All in all. Sums up. All in all, she did well. On the whole. General view. On the whole, I agree with the idea. 10. Exemplification. Linking word. Function. Example sentence. For example. Gives an example. I like tropical fruits, for example, mangoes. For instance. Specific case. Some students, for instance John, need help. Such as. Lists examples. I enjoy sports such as football and tennis. Namely. Clarifies. 2 students, namely Alex and Jane, failed. To illustrate. Offers explanation. To illustrate, he showed a diagram. Linking / transition words for order and sequence. First / second / third or firstly / secondly / thirdly. Next, then, finally. Primary / secondary. Afterwards, after, at the same time, at this point. Concurrently, earlier, first of all, following this. For now, hence, meanwhile. In the first place. Previously. Thus. While. The next step. Lastly. In the end. By the end. In the beginning. It all started when. Once upon a time. To begin with, / to start with. In different kinds of essays, for example, contentious essay writing, and compare and contrast essay writing, you may need to show comparison. In this way, you can follow the accompanying words to make the comparison all the clearer. Here is the list of connecting words to show a comparison. Similarly. Equally. Likewise. As with. Just as, so too. A similar. Comparable. At the same time. Just as. Same as. By the same token. In the same way. Just like. List of linking / transition words for contrast. Much the same as how you need linking words to show comparison, some words are used to show the differentiation too. Here is the list of linking words to show differentiation. However, / nevertheless. Alternatively. Despite this. On the contrary. Yet. Whereas. Apart from. Even so. Although. Despite. While. Examples of transition words. Practically, a wide range of essays require evidence or a few guides to demonstrate a specific point of view. But simply telling a model may sound gruff. That is the reason we use linking words to show models in a beautiful way. View the linking words list. For example. Such as. For instance. In other words. An instance. As revealed by. To show that. In the case of. As an example. For one thing. List of linking / transition words for additions. If you need to include some more info, you can utilize expansion linking words to convey the correct significance. Utilizing additionally or and wherever in the essay can remove the appeal. So here is the list of linking words you can use while including new info. Furthermore. Also, to, next, secondly, second. And, or, nor, first, last, lastly. Further, again, in addition. As well, then, moreover. Besides, specifically. To illustrate, for example. To demonstrate. Such as, for instance. As revealed by, finally, along. By the same token, uniquely. Like, and all, in line manner. Still, likewise. Along with. Not only, but also. What's more. Except for. By the same. Linking / transition words for cause and effects. Furthermore, if you need to reach a discerning inference, you have to utilize cause and effect words. This makes a decent association of the entire essay with an end. Utilize these linking words in an assignment to show the cause and effect association. Because, since, for, so. Consequently, therefore. Thus, hence, owing to. As a result of. Causes. As a consequence of. Leads to. Contributes to. For this reason. Stems from. comes from, results from.